Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Robert Conley and
Sonia.
on NGSC Sports on Robert and Sonia Live, coming to you tonight. I'm live in Pittsburgh and Sonia is live in sunny South Carolina. No sun? Oh, okay. Anyway, this is Robert Conley, and I'm live out here in the cold in Pittsburgh, so you can see the stadium lit up at night. That's where the Browns are about to play the Steelers in about an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm standing on top of the parking garage of the casino, of Rivers Casino. Right here where I'm standing at, Sonia, is where Lisa Reed got out of my car, walked over, and burst into tears. Because it's the first time she'd ever seen Heinz Field. She's just loved it so much. This is Robert Conley and Sonia Blitz on NGSC Sports on Robert and Sonia Live here on Sunday night for the pregame show for the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Cleveland Browns in the first round of the playoffs of 2021. And NGSC Sports has a sponsor for Robert and Sonia Live. Robert and Sonia Live is sponsored by
Arena Eats.
ArenaEats.app, where you can order your food while in the stadium, if you can go into the stadium or the arena and not get out of your seat. ArenaEats.app. Look it up. You'll enjoy it. You'll see what you want to see so that when you're in the stadium, you don't have to get up and go get your food. So I am on top of the parking garage where you can see the stadium there and downtown in the background. And I'm going to walk downstairs and walk around the stadium so you can see the stadium itself as it's lit up at night, and also downtown. Now, this camera will not turn around on this app, so I am going to have to judge and have it over my shoulder, have the camera over my shoulder most of the time. So, Sonia, I'm going to walk down through the parking garage stairs, and what is it that you know about what happened in the first game today in the playoffs? That was
with the
Titans and the Ravens.
What a game that was.
Oh, right.
You know, for a team that always comes back in the second half, they sure didn't do it today.
They didn't have a running game today.
No, because he was stopped at like 19 yards.
19? That's less than what he got when he played the Steelers.
What's his name?
75-yard guy. Mr. 2,000-yard man.
Right? But he didn't play a lot either, which we...
Oh, so they were... He didn't play a lot today?
No.
Well, what's with that? This is the playoffs.
Somebody was saying he was having shoe problems on the on the sidelines.
Wait. This is professional football. This is professional football. You got more shoes in the locker room.
But they weren't his special shoes. They weren't his 150-yard shoes.
That's crazy. What are you having shoe problems? Yeah, right? Yeah, something's wrong with that picture. Well, they're out.
Derrick Henry.
They should have been in. Yeah, Derrick Henry and his shoes should have been in, and they're out. I guess he didn't have on no PF Flyers today. That's too bad.
Or he needed some Air Jordans, didn't he?
Yeah. Apparently he didn't have what he needed. Yeah. Apparently he didn't have what he needs. I'm almost down to the ground level now. I got like two more flights of steps. I climbed up from the 4th level, so it's not like when I'm in Vegas, I'm in shape. Oh, I got more than that. Oh my God, I thought I was done. Still got more. Glad I'm going down. So it wasn't just Derrick Henry and the Titans, because except for that running game. Do you think the Ravens were playing better? Do you think the Ravens were playing better today?
Well, I know the announcers are on their balls, so. And this is the reason why he was last year's MVP. Because he can just do so much. He runs the ball. He probably had more running yards than Derrick Henry did.
He say that again. He had what?
He had more rushing yards than Derrick Henry.
Jackson?
Yeah.
They didn't contain him very well. That's where there's a problem. If you're playing them, you got to contain him and keep him in the pocket, because if you can keep him in the pocket, then you take away his ability to make that throw or his ability to run. And if you don't take that away from him, there's surprises coming up, because he's a young guy.
He did get 40 yards.
40 yards. It was twice as many as Derrick Henry. You're right. 19 and 40.
No. Derrick Henry got 40.
Oh, Derrick Henry got 40. And Lamar Jackson got 40? I got some gloves on my hands this time, some surgical gloves, which holds the heat in.
For 100 yards.
Oh, wow. They didn't contain him at all, did they? Guess not. Okay, well, Ravens are in, but we don't know who they're playing or where they're playing, right? Because it hinges on this game tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, moving forward just a little bit, the Bears and the Saints.
That's a snoozer of a game.
I've never heard that term before. What does that mean? I've never heard that in reference to a football game.
A snoozer of a game?
Yeah. What is that? There are people walking up on the club level of the stadium. It must be family and friends. Must be family and friends. There's people walking around up there. Not a lot, but there's some up there. I just saw probably 10 people.
Saints just intercepted. No.
And what's the score now?
14-3.
14-3. It should be 14-10. The Bears guy dropped it in the end zone right in his hands.
I know.
Right in his hands. And they showed it over about 5 or 6 times, make him a hero. Okay, or famous. I mean, not a hero, but famous.
First down, that's all.
Okay. All right, so I'm approaching the stadium now. Let's see here. There you go. It's walking distance. It's only...
Holly wants to know how cold it is where you are.
I'm going to say that it's probably about 32 degrees. It's probably right at the freezing mark out here. And that's my guess, but I'm a good guesser till it comes to football scores.
Yeah. Apparently.
Hey, watch it.
Apparently. You can even pick the winners.
Yeah, I just can't pick the scores.
In the right order.
In the right order. Hopefully I got them right for tonight's game. I got the Steelers at 24 and the other team at 21 or 17. So, yeah, it's cold. I've seen ice out here today, so it didn't make it much above freezing during daylight hours, and now it is probably down to at least 32. possibly lower, since it's dark out here. Sun's gone. Sun never came out today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, never. So the lineup for the Steelers. Oh, wait, Sonia. Earlier today, somebody else was a winner as well. Caham Peters also picked number 19.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes, she. When I went back and I looked and I saw it in the comments section, and she also picked 19.
Oh.
Yeah, so we had 2 winners today. So I told her, okay, I'll get her a item, get her something also. She wants socks. She saw those pretty socks, and she wants some socks. So when we have the game tonight, everybody, we need your combined score. You can see a big screen television up there. Can you see that TV up there? It's up there on that club level. When you picked your combined score tonight, I want you to send it, as well as you're posting it here on the show. I want you to send it to my messenger. Okay, if you're my friend, or if you're Sonia's friend, send it to Sonia's messenger. That way we get it, because we're not getting all of the information that we need on this app. It's just not coming through. I don't know, maybe we've got too many people watching or what, but the messages and comments are not coming through as they were coming through before when we first started using this app. But they're not all coming through now. So make sure you send a message to Sonia or to me on what your combined total score is for tonight's game, okay? So that we get you. Just a security over there with the dog and just talking to some people. So I'm walking around here. You'll be able to see some more. Looking across the river, can you see the red lights going up the river, up the hill? If you can see the red lights going up the hill, that's the incline, which has 2 trolley cars that are connected to a cable, and they go up and down together. One goes up, one goes down. So that's Mount Washington over there that it goes up the side of, going across the Ohio River. You can see across the Ohio River. Normally there would be all kinds of people walking around out here, but nobody's allowed in the stadium today except for family and friends, I guess, and that's it. So
you know, that's why they did that. Oh, okay.
Say that again.
Never mind. I was being smart.
Oh, okay. Well, you're turning into me. What's going on here? Here's the Steelers Christmas tree in front of Heinz Field. Normally, there's 2 entrance gates right down here. Normally, there'd be people in line to go in. As you can see, there's nobody going in, hardly at all. They're still announcing. They still got the announcer on. You can see the stadium lights. Can you hear that announcement? Sonia, can you pull up the what's happening on the game today with the players being out or not?
Yes. Everybody is activated except for the one with COVID. The one out with COVID.
Hayden's out with COVID?
Yep. Even our kicker is back.
Okay. So hopefully he's healed up. And maybe you can confirm this. Somebody said earlier, Kathleen said earlier on the other show that 4 players and coaches had COVID on the Browns team. And I don't know if she meant that it was 4 players and 4 coaches.
No, they had 8 altogether. I think it was 7 players and 1 coach, the head coach.
Okay.
Now they brought back 3 people. Yeah, they brought back 3 people. What are you listening to?
I'm not listening to anything. That's the stadium music.
Ah.
I don't own the rights to this music. That's the stadium music. Security guard gets a break working up there today because he can take all kind of pictures, taking selfies and everything.
Yeah. Okay, the following people will be inactive for tonight's game. Wide receiver Marvin Hall, cornerback Brian Allen, safety Jonte Moffitt, safety Tredrick Thompson, Alex Taylor, wide receiver Bradley, and defensive end Joe Jackson. Now, please have your mobile phone charged that their coach, for game day. Their head coach, to expedite your entry process.
Their head coach, what?
Will not be there.
Okay, so is he eliminated from being able to participate remotely? Do you know?
You know, I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of rude.
I was wondering that if he can participate from afar. I can see the players down there on the field.
Warming up, huh?
Yeah, warming up. Let me see. Who do I see? Let's see if I can see well enough to see the number. Number 24. Number 8. I can see a couple of Browns guys catching a punt. Number 11. Okay, I can see a few people out there on the field.
Callie says,
I bet they won't let me stand here when the game starts. He's shaking his head.
Michelle says 47.
Say that again.
Michelle says 47.
47. Michelle says 47. Okay. I can't write these things down because I'm.
This time.
Okay. All right. Lisa and Charlie's in. Lisa Reed sent to me. She's 43 and Charlie is 52. I just did. They won't let me in, dude.
Did you tell them who you were?
They know who I am. They recognize me. You're Robert Conley when there's no way you're getting in here.
Yeah, right? All right.
Yeah.
Michelle. Michelle takes. Oops.
This is why we're here. This is why we're here. Mr. Rooney, right in front of Mr. Rooney.
Filming is 34. What'd you say? Hi, Sarah. What did you say?
Lisa Reed.
Lisa is
43.
43.
Charlie Reed.
Charlie.
52.
52. Okay. Let me go back and get the rest.
I bought me one of those hats that Jason wanted today. I bought two of them, one for him and one for me. It's very soft. It's really soft. Comfortable.
45. Sarah, do you have a number? Holly picks 37.
Timothy's got 47.
Timothy.
Woodruff.
47.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you get Sarah's number? She said she gave one.
Oh,
I don't see it.
I got it.
Okay.
Holly's got 51.
Holly's got our. Holly's the newest Classy Steeler Diva.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look on Classy Steeler Diva. She's the newest Classy Steeler Diva. She's happy as a lark that we're in the playoffs.
All right, let me get that. Yes, Joshua Dobbs is inactive today.
Oh, really?
And they were talking earlier this week that he was going to have like this special thing to do this week, and then nobody knew what it was or anything, but everybody was talking about, oh, Josh Dobbs gets to do something for the game,
and now he's inactive. Huh. Okay. Here's all those terrible towels I was showing you guys earlier. What a nice wall.
Yeah, who else has ridden the incline? I've ridden it a couple times.
I've not ridden it once. As much as I'm over here, I've not been on it.
You're just afraid of heights, aren't you?
No, I mean, that's right next to the ground. That's right next to the ground. There you go. Can you see that? Yeah, okay. There's the winner.
Sarah took 24.
Sarah's got 24. Okay, so you can see the field. You can see bleachers. You can see seats, but you can't see the field. There's even security people standing in there, even though there's hardly anybody there. Mm-hmm. Photographers and reporters. The Browns, you said about the people that were out because of COVID. Are there anybody out because of the injuries?
No.
Looks like I can go in this store where it's warm. Oh, nobody's out?
No.
Okay.
That's enough.
No, the door's locked. There's people milling around in there. I guess it's just for people in the stadium now. There's so many security people out here. Oh my gosh. There's more security out here than anybody else. And there's nobody here. This the best duty you guys ever had, ain't it? Okay, well, so I'm going to go and walk a little bit over by the downtown, not the downtown, but there's special people. I wish I was a special people. I don't know. Look, there's other special people. They don't look like anybody's family. What the heck's going on with that? And Brown's people too. Huh. I need to. I don't know how many people's going in, but there's some people going in. Special people. Okay. So now I'm on the probably the north side of the stadium. Look, he's even got his Browns helmet on. What's with that? There's not that many people out here. This is where players park their cars. Some of them, bunches of them, and trucks. See a Charger wrapped in matte finish down there. And I saw another car wrapped in a matte finish, I think. Let me see. Yeah.
Uh-oh, did he leave me? I'm so sorry. I was answering things. Okay, so hi, Jason. I guess we're all ready for the game tonight. The Saints game is 5 minutes left, 21-3. And so we think that's kind of all wrapped up with the Saints winning. I know that's an NFC game, so that doesn't have really an impact on us per se, but our game is next, so we're all excited to see the Steelers in the playoffs for the first time since 2017. So a lot is riding on this for us Steeler fans anyway, because of us not being there for 2017 and the fact that we started off at 11-0. So we're hoping that the run game gets going tonight, or continues to get better. And he's back.
Yeah. I didn't even know I was gone because I had the camera turned around.
I had it rattled for a few minutes.
Yeah. I'm glad you kept them occupied. You guys want to go live?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Keysport, PA.
Right across the highway. All right. Yeah.
From Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington. Do you live here now?
I'm a transport.
All right.
Here.
All right.
Hey, my aunts live. Tell him my aunts live in Seattle.
Okay, my co-host aunt lives in Seattle.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys do you get to go in?
We're going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going in.
How do you get to go in?
Oh my God.
Can you say I'm one of y'all?
$4,000. We pay it a lot.
Do you guys have
we're
some?
just messing. We're just
Yeah.
it's part of the friends of it.
Count me as your friend. Let me go in.
If you'd have told me you were family.
He's
Have a good one.
He's married to your cousin.
Yeah. He's a transport. They say he's a transplant. He's been drinking too much beer already. That, I hear airplane flying around. I don't see the blimp though. Couple of airplanes out here, but I don't see the blimp. Lots of friends and family going in. Okay, just not me, because I'm nobody's family.
You ain't special.
Okay, so I'm walking down this sidewalk, and this is where the old Three Rivers Stadium used to be. Okay, and it used to be at a different angle than what Heinz Field is. Heinz Field is slightly at an angle, but not as much as what Three Rivers was. Go ahead.
We just had somebody chime in.
Okay.
From the other side.
Oh, okay.
You know who that is?
From the other side. They passed away and their spirit's talking to you? What's up with that? What are you talking about?
No, our old friend Vashon.
Oh.
Come on and say, y'all won't be able to run the ball tonight.
We won't be able to run tonight?
No.
That's okay. We got the guy that's just like Mr. Joe Namath, the man with the golden arm. We don't have to run the ball. But Sean and I have a...
Apparently.
Yeah, we don't have to run the ball. Wow, here's a...
Maybe,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Have his right shoes on.
Yeah, right?
You know I'm going to say that in the game thread tonight. Right? I hope Connor's got the running shoes on.
Okay, if you can see this sidewalk, you can see it's a different color and there's hash marks there. Those hash marks are 3 feet apart. Let's measure them. 1, 2, 3. Yes, these hash marks are 3 feet apart, so each one of them represent a yard on the football field. Okay, and so as I walk across this sidewalk, right about the 30-yard line here, I'm going to walk on up here, and right at the 40-yard line, there's a footprint. That footprint belonged to Franco Harris. This is supposedly the exact spot of the Immaculate Reception. Against the Oakland Raiders.
So he has the, well, it's not the exact spot because that would
it says, let me read this to you. It says, at this exact location, one player changed the history of a storied franchise. The Immaculate Reception is a play that forever will be remembered as the turning point for the Pittsburgh Steelers, a moment that clinched the first playoff win in their history and was the first step toward becoming the dominant NFL team of the era. The game at Three Rivers Stadium was a defensive struggle between the Steelers and the Oakland Raiders, and its outcome spawned a bitter rivalry between the teams that endured through the 1970s. With 22 seconds remaining and the outcome of the game on the line, what happened next instantly became the most significant play in Steelers history, and it subsequently was named the greatest play in NFL history.
Yeah, and that's still up to debate.
Say that again?
That's up to debate.
The stage was set. 4th and 10 at the Steelers' 40-yard line. Oakland 7, Pittsburgh 6. Terry Bradshaw scrambled out of the grasp of a pass rusher and fired a pass toward Frenchie Fuqua. Frenchie Fuqua's name was mentioned today when I was in that store because he called the owner of that store and asked him to make up those special hats, one that I've got.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so Frenchie Fuqua. And the ball arrived at the same time as Raiders safety Jack Tatum. There was a fierce collision, and the ball was caught out of the air by Franco Harris, who was hustling downfield on the play. Harris ran away from one tackler and stiff-armed another on the way to the end zone for the game-winning touchdown. There was a mass celebration on the field because the Pittsburgh Steelers had won their first playoff game in franchise history. On this site, on December 23rd, 1972, the Immaculate Reception thrilled a city, charted a course to the multiple Super Bowl championships for the franchise, and gave birth to a nation of fans that grows larger each year. The Pittsburgh Steelers. We are not America's team. We are the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Did you get your sweatshirt? Gwen, do you have a number? A number for tonight's game, combined scores? I'm not sure what he's giving away, but.
Oh, Lisa says she saw a post through to a Steelers friend of a Brownie fan burning a terrible towel. You know what that means.
Steelers won.
Game over.
Game over.
Game over.
Sorry.
This is Robert and Sonia. Robert's live here in Pittsburgh. Sonia's in sunny South Carolina, and we both are with NGSC Sports on Robert and Sonia Live, giving you a pregame show and a little bit of a night tour here around the stadium. Robert and Sonia Live is sponsored by
Arena Eats. It's a mobile app.
You put it on your phone when you're up in the stadium or up in the arena. You dial them up, make your order, and they deliver it to your seat. Whatever your food is that you want.
Now, see, that makes more sense to me than usually what we say.
Oh, okay. We get the message across. That's what advertising is all about. Get the message across. Mm-hmm. So how many scores do you have there, Sonia? Kelly saying, oh, Jack Tatum. He was a mean, nasty beast, wasn't he? Kelly? Nine scores.
I'm waiting on Gwen. She usually gives us one.
Okay, I see her name here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think the game is going to be a pretty. This is a bonus for the Cleveland Browns. I don't believe they expected to get this far. I don't believe they expected to get into the playoffs, but they're here. Each time they have played the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs at Heinz Field, they've lost. So 2 games before this in the playoffs against Steelers here at Heinz Field, I should say in Steelers stadiums, because I think they were both in Heinz Field, they lost the games. And so this third game, and as I've been watching, and I try to watch the games unbiasedly, or even though I'm a Steelers fan, I still try to see what's going on in reality. And in reality, I think that we will not have a problem in beating the Browns today, not just because they have the COVID going on with some players and the coach, but because they are not, this guy's got a coat on. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I haven't seen one of these coats in forever, man. Look at this.
Yeah!
Look at
that. Go Browns!
Go Browns! Haven't seen one of them fur coats in forever. Steelers, the talent that the Steelers have, when we've got all 5 receivers in the game and we go 5 wide, it puts a hurting on the other teams because they don't know what to do. And as the Steelers have been experimenting with the 5 wide players, 5 wide receivers this season, They've had limited success, but they've had some. Now, I can guarantee you that if they come out in the 5 wide today, I'll guarantee you it's going to be at least a minimum of a 20-yard gain. Okay? Write that down, because I may not get the scores right, but you write that down. All right? Because I really believe that if they come out with a 5 wide set, they will get a minimum of 20 yards, possibly a touchdown. All right. It's cold out here, Sonia. I have to keep switching hands. Even though I've got gloves on, it's still cold out here. I wouldn't want to be in the stadium tonight. It's so cold.
It's not quite down that far.
Say that again.
It's not quite that cold down here.
Okay. I'm making my way back over to the casino. Going to get in my car and go to the room and watch the game in the room.
You don't want to watch it on your phone outside?
That's a good idea. It gives me the true effect of being in the stadium, wouldn't it? I wonder if Arena Eats delivers out here.
Right.
I could use some hot chocolate.
36 Gwen. Thank you.
My battery's running down. I've got 26%.
Well, this morning you had 19. So what have you been doing?
Yeah. Well, I went back and charged it up. It was 100%, and all I was doing was playing, and really not being on it much. And it went down a little bit, but you know what eats it up is me being live on this app with you being in it as well. That's eating up the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't bring my external battery with me this time. I left it. Wasn't thinking about bringing it, and I should have. But that's okay. We're about done, and I'll get in my car, go to the room, and I've got my computer there. It's plugged up.
Ready to go.
Yeah. And I should. What channel is the game on? What network? On NBC? I should be able to watch it.
On NBC.
Okay. I should be able to watch it on the television.
Oh yeah, it's on regular stations. So
yeah, I should be able to watch it.
All playoff games.
What's the score of?
Billy Merritt says 42.
Okay. You see the score of the game, the Bears?
21-3.
Oh wow. Okay, it's over.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully everything goes well, and Steelers play home next week.
Oh, Jason says he works outside, so suck it up, Buttercup.
Hey, I'm a professional gambler. I don't want to be outside like.
No, I had to suck it up, Buttercup, but you know.
I work outside some, but I try not to work outside when it's this cold.
All right.
Most of what I'm doing now is inside.
Coffee.
Say that again?
I can't keep yawning. I need more coffee.
Oh. Call Arena Eats.
I'm in South Carolina. Well, man, would you like to see that bill? Yeah, no.
Yeah, but there's a stadium not that far away from you, so they may have people in the area.
Yeah, right.
Call Arena Eats. They'll take an Uber and they'll deliver it to your door. Okay. Anything special, Sonia? Otherwise, time to go.
Let's get ready.
Get ready to enjoy the game. I hope y'all got y'all snacks and your drinks. If you don't, arenaeats.app. Call them up. Put your order in. See if they'll deliver it through Uber.
There you go.
I got Steelers at 24, I mean, Steelers at 27, Browns at 24 or 17. That's my guess. Okay, if you don't have your score in, put your score in. If you've got it in and it's not been called out, then send it to me on my, not on my page, send it to me in Messenger on Facebook. Robert Conley 7644 is my messenger. Right on my Facebook, facebook.com/Robert Conley 7644. All right. Or send it to Sonia's.
Your page.
You know, it's colder than 32 out here. I know it is because my fingers are getting cold really quick now.
Don't you wish that you had the dome?
You know, right? I should be the man in the bubble right now, walking around in a heated bubble.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so this is.
Oh, whoa, one more thing. Vashon says 50.
Vashon, he says 50?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he wants to get in the game?
Yeah.
He wants to get in the game.
We should let him and then buy him a Steelers present.
This is a.
Bill Jacobs, you got 45? Yes, I have you.
Yeah, even if it's a non-Steelers fan, they still get a Steelers prize.
Oh, come on.
I'm not buying. You know what? If my dad was alive, I'd buy a Browns item for him. But I don't like getting my hands burnt, so he's getting if he wins, he's getting a Steelers. He's getting a Steelers prize. He can hang it up on his wall for his radio show.
Okay, Rashawn, 50 points. I got you. But Steelers are 27 or 30, and you guys get 20.
Yeah, right.
23 and what?
Yeah. If it was up to me, they'd get 7 and we'd have 43. Lisa would win.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Here we go, Steelers. Where's my battery at now? 14%. All right, time to go. We're getting off here. This is Robert and
Sonia.
we're gone, y'all.